WNBA All-Star Game presented by AT&T. Let's welcome the ninth official, making her second All-Star officiating, reaching Reese.
So what do you guys think about this? I'm not sure if you guys saw what happened this weekend, but the WNBA All-Star Game, they all came out with the Pay Us What You Owe Us shirt, which, man, let me tell you something about the WNBA. These girls are really extremely vocal. When there's something they don't like, they speak up. I like the Pay Us What You Owe Us. That's a little Jay-Z line out there that I really like. But that was a powerful message that a lot of people did not really know was going to go down. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this whole pay gap between the WNBA and the NBA? Because online, so many people have so many feelings about this, right? Number one, a lot of people feel like already athletes make so much. They make so much money, and then they see how much money a WNBA player makes, and some of them make 50 to 60,000. Now, some people out there feel like, well, that's enough. All you're doing is playing basketball. But these girls, man, they don't even get paid that much playing in the WNBA. They get paid more playing overseas. And of course, with endorsements and things like that, that'll make it a whole lot more lucrative for them. But not all of them have the ability to get the endorsements. This is just a topic, man, that I feel like I don't really know how to handle it because there's so many things about this, so many nuances that's really hard. It's really hard to feel like they should get paid enough because if you notice, guys, online, if you've done a little research or if you heard about this, the WNBA is losing every year. Every year they're losing so much money. We're talking about millions of dollars. And they're subsidized by the NBA. And what they're wanting is a bigger share of the NBA revenue. Right now it's up to 10%, but they want more. They feel like the more they could get, the more they get paid, and hopefully things will get better for them. And we all know with the whole Caitlin Clark effect, this is the reason why everything now is a big push. Because right now the WNBA is on the spotlight. But let's not be naive. The WNBA has messed up quite a bit with the Caitlin Clark effect. Okay, they didn't put her in the Olympic team last year. They just been beating her up. It's been like a mess, the things that these girls are doing to Caitlin Clark. They just every night beating her up, being extremely physical to the point now she couldn't even play in the All-Star game because she was hurt. There's so many things that's going on, man, that it's just like the way they're handling it is insane. And people online are ranting tremendously. Like this guy right here.
Pay us what you owe us. That's interesting because if they actually did pay you what they owe you, you wouldn't be making as much as you make right now. So I'm guessing they're trying to compare themselves to the NBA. So if we want to do that, let me give you a few facts here. For one, the NBA makes $10 billion annually. $10 billion. And that's just the NBA. Each team makes different amounts of money as well. And you can look that up. That's a fact. So the NBA players definitely, they might get paid a little more than they deserve, but they get paid basically what they deserve from like all these media rights deals and stuff like that. Now the WNBA loses $40 to $50 million a year. They lose $40 to $50 million a year. So if we're taking that fact into the matter here, they should be making nothing. So these women should be happy with what they're getting paid because they are actually losing, their league is actually losing $40 to $50 million a year, which if that was a normal business, it would be closed. So they should be happy with what they have and stop complaining.
Now that's the sentiment a lot of people have online. Now I don't feel like this should get nothing. But business-wise, right? If you're losing money, how can you afford to pay the how can you be able to pay the players? Now, obviously, some teams make a certain amount of money. There's investments and whatnot. But that is just a big debate right now that's going on online. It's like, how do they expect to get paid when it's just not enough money? I mean, not enough. There's no money being made in the WNBA. You see, but my personal opinion about this is this. You know, people don't remember this, but the NBA, they've been through so much back in days, too, prior to Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and Michael Jordan time. Where, listen, guys, the freaking NBA championship game was on tape delay. Like, people didn't even know when the game was actually completed. Just a few days later is when it aired. A lot of these NBA players used to travel with you on regular plane flights. They used to cover their own expenses. they didn't get paid a lot either. So, and that was the infancy stage of the NBA. So the WNBA right now is in a good place. They have a pretty good boost right now as far as with the NBA, doing the revenue sharing and all that other good stuff. And they have Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, they have Juju Watkins coming. Now they got Paige Beckers. They're having a lot of good talent coming into the league. And right now, since the spotlight is so heavy on them, they feel like this is the most opportune time to ask for more. But I feel like they just need to be patient a little bit and take advantage of what's going on, right? Strategically. Like I said, the physicality is happening with Caitlin Clark that needs to stop. All the fighting that they're allowing them, that needs to slow down a bit. She is the biggest asset. She is the biggest driver. A lot of people do not like Caitlin Clark. A lot of these WNBA players are just fighting for the spot. They have like a crab in a bucket mentality, and they just feel like they have to pull her down. When in reality, you need to ride that Caitlin Clark wave, try to become as positive as possible, and continue to push the sport. Then things will get better. Then you wouldn't even need the NBA in the future, right? You'll be able to work out your own TV deal, branch off and do everything on your own, which is what they're trying to actually do. They're trying to work a whole new TV deal and branch off on their own. But anyway, guys, drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. Do you think the WNBA players are not getting paid enough? Do you think they should get paid more? Or do you feel like the guy in the last video is like, you should be happy you're getting something? Because technically, you should be getting nothing. Hit the like, leave a comment, subscribe, guys. Catch you guys on my next video. Peace.